What is up, YouTube? As you can see, the big domino sign behind me, I am just pulling out of work. And taking the car down to the charger to get it charged up for the night. Aloha, Tiffany. Thanks for coming in. Much love. I still haven't opened your package. I got to get Zach to film it. And that will probably be tomorrow because I work all the way up until about 2 in the morning tonight. Oh, no, maybe 1. Today's Thursday. So, yeah, I figure I'll get home about 1. Yo, Don Arnold in the house. Much love, Don. Anna's here, too. What's up, baby? You're supposed to be working. Don, I appreciate you coming in, sir. I rewatched Pauzilla's live stream. I seen that you gave away your birthday, and so now I don't have to leave your package alone. I'm not pushing you in, bro. I am not going to push you in. Now, Tiffany sent me a card and a package that I need to film when I open. And so Zach is my tripod, and I got to have Zach hold the camera for me. But welcome in, guys. We got 6 in the house. Horace Spice, what's up? What's up, brother? Much love, man. Thank you for coming in. We're sitting in the Domino's car. Get some AC going on in here. There we go. Sitting in an electric vehicle, so it's quiet as all get out. The boss is here. She's supposed to be at work. But I taking the car down to get it charged, hang out for an hour. And so I got an hour and a half to hang out with you guys. So much love. Don, I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, when I seen you, Pauzilla's live stream, I seen you give away your birthday. So I knew what it was, but was keeping it secret. But aloha, EC in the house. Much love. Thank you guys for coming by. Anything you want to ramble about, I am here. 7 in the house. Thank you guys. I'm so grateful for all of you. Fearless Rambler in the house. Much love, bro. I bet you got some snow up there. He's coming to us all the way up from Utah. Don, did you ever get snow? I know your last video didn't have snow, so I was wondering if you're going to get some for the season. See Reading here. Movie Dogs in the house. Much love. Thank you. Hope you're all having a wonderful season, however you may celebrate it. Or not. Hope it's all great for everybody. I get to work. Billy in the house. Billy Bopowski. Oh, yeah. What's up, brother Billy? Now, I totally get your video, bro. I totally understand, and I did take my couple months off myself where I didn't watch, I didn't comment, I just had to adjust. And I totally know about the attitude too, because a lot of times the reason I don't come on and live stream is because it's always been a happy-go-lucky, positive Mark, and if Mark wasn't feeling great like that, then I wouldn't come on here and try to put that out. And when I have put out a video like that, I go back and rewatch it, and I'm like, nah, I delete. So I totally know where you're at, Billy. I'm sorry, brother, and I hope everything gets better for you. And if I miss somebody in the chat, I am driving. Let's see, I got Billy Hi, I got Don. See Reading here in the house for Movie Dogs. If I miss you, I've got about, I'd say, 10 minutes to drive before I can park, and then I will totally be be able to pay attention to the chat. I'm trying to watch it come by. Can't have Mark being a bummer. No. Let's Mark can't have Mark being a bummer. Mark is, there's some times where it's hard to get out of bed myself. And then I come on, and I don't want to broadcast that to YouTube and tell everybody, hey, I always wanted to this to be a great place. I know when I go to a channel and it starts bumming me out, I leave. So I don't want to do that to you guys. And so that's another reason, Dom, where I was doing my live streams like I was, because Andy in the house, much love, Andy. That's the reason I was doing those live streams at the aquarium, because I was still trying to acquire the hours that much needed for YouTube. And but I didn't have nothing to happy here I was to go say. Things have been not always the happiest. Thank you guys for coming by. 9 people here. Thank you, man. I'm so happy to have 9 people. I appreciate you. Much love and aloha. Fearless. How many hours do you need, Mark? Okay, so I don't need any, Don. George, I'm good. This year, I'm at 2,200. And so I don't know. I seen what happened with Net's vlog, where she got her monetization taken away because she didn't keep up her hours. And I don't know how many hours they want, how many hours they need. I know it was 4,000 to get monetized, and I'm not sure if they're going to take that away. I know when I can go look on my last 365 days, it wasn't all doing that great. When I was off in Hawaii, Russ Marriott, what's up, Mr. Russ in the house. Thank you. Russ was my great friend for years. Lived next door. We worked together. We gambled together. We drank together. Then Russ grew up and moved away. I miss you, Russ. He came by the other day. I did not even recognize him or his son. In fact, I seen his grandson in the car, and when I went and seen his grandson, that was how his son looked the last time I had seen him. He was like 9 years old. And so, yeah, things happen. I had a friend contact me, sent me a text yesterday and asked me if I remember her boyfriend's name. I'm like, I don't even remember that boyfriend. And we worked together for 10 years. But I don't remember which boyfriend she was talking about at all. I don't remember his name. Anybody knows Joe's last name? Whitney wants to know. But I don't remember Joe. And so I get to stop for a second. Hello, and how are you? You broke your ribs. I'm so sorry for you. I went through that for a while. Gotta go. Gotta drop off my son. All right, bro. Have a beautiful day, Billy. Thanks for coming by, man. I hope everything is great and you have a wonderful holidays. Much love, brother. God is great. I broke my ribs. In fact, I broke my ribs in an accident where Russ was driving. Russ broke my ribs because neither one of us were wearing a seatbelt. And when we got T-boned on his side, he broke his neck on my ribs. And I know what you're going through there, buddy. I am so sorry. I ruptured my spleen and broke my ribs, and every time anything, you burp, you sneeze, you fart, you roll over, you cough, everything hurts. And yep, so I've been through that. Been through some major accidents. But Russ, I'm on my way down to the car charger. If you hadn't already heard that, I got an electric vehicle, driving it down to Power in Hampton, and I get to sit there for an hour and charge the car on Domino's dime. And so I figured I might as well hang out with you guys and ramble, talk story. But if anybody here has not connected with Don Arnold's birthday is coming up, and he is still 7 away from 100 people. So get him that 7 people or 8 people or 10 people, push 100 threshold. He's been sitting at 93 for like months. So Don's got a bunch of cool videos. Actually, his last video is about me. Don got his calendar in the mail and made a video for me. Thank you, Don. I greatly appreciate you. And you were saying, we were in some chat earlier where you said Miss Holly has a new channel, but I cannot find her. I don't know. I can't find Holly's channel. I can't find the old channel. I can't find videos. Holly just disappeared off the face, and it's kind of a bummer. Holly the Bee Whisperer had a great channel and barely just hit her 1,000 subscribers and then disappeared. So if you talk to her, let her know that we're missing her, Don. Got about 2 more miles to go to my spot. Let's see. Yo, Buddy Biggs, buddy, man, much love. Thanks for coming in, Buddy Biggs. We are right now. I'm driving, so if I miss you in the chat, I'm sorry, because I got the hands free going on, but still trying to read that print. I am getting older. It's like I've been watching my fish at night in my room on the TV. And so I was, for the first couple nights, keeping up on the chat and watching it, and I could see what was going on. But the last couple nights, the chat has been a blur, and I was having a harder time seeing it from the same position. So I think time is catching up with all of us, and catching up with me too. Anna's been trying to get me to go get my glasses for years, and I always keep putting it off because all my work I do is up close, and my up close is really good. I can see the chat here on the phone, except for the sunny. It's a little sunny, so I got a little glare on it, but yeah, I can read the tiny chat. I can read the tiny print on a receipt. I could, all my stuff I do is small, I can read. Now where I was getting me was my distance. So when I go to like a sports bar and sitting across the room trying to see what the score is on the TV, I couldn't see distance. My night vision is going pretty bad, and my distance. But I still had great where I could see little things. Well, now my distance is bad enough to where, like I said, I couldn't even see the TV across the street, across the room. And couldn't even see the TV across the room. And I mean, I could see the TV, I just could not read the chat. So I appreciate everybody coming in. We are about maybe a minute out, maybe 35 seconds. I'm getting ready to pull into the parking lot of the complex where the charger is, and we gotta hope that nobody's there, because this place only has one charger. So if somebody's here, I got to drive another 10 miles to the next place that has 3 chargers, rather than sit here and wait for them for an hour. I learned that because one time it looks like it's empty so far. See if we can make it all the way across the parking lot before somebody pulls in on that side and gets in there. 9 people, man. Thank you guys. Much love. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. I know Don likes this a lot more than the fish. The fish is not working for Don, and I'm sorry, buddy. But it was helping me acquire the hours. I was getting some good watch hours out of it. I got Tiffany in there keeping track of everybody and throwing out the links and hanging out. I don't think she sleeps. Yeah. All right, we are here. We are here. Give me 1 second. I will be right back with you. I'm gonna set this car up charging. See if I can read the chat here real quick. It looks like Buddy. All right, we're gonna charge the car, and then I'm just gonna plug it in. I'll be right back. That's how easy it is now. It used to be a little harder. It was a lot harder to charge when I had to set up my card. I used to have to give them my credit card number and call the people in every time. See, Don, more people need to see. Yeah, check out Don's channel. He's got a beautiful place up there. Let's see, we got Kevin in the house. Much love. Kevin came to visit me on the Big Island of Hawaii. You could see him in some of my videos, some of my posts. Kevin is the great guy. He moved all the way up to, where'd he move to? Up by you, Don. I think he lives on, We got a glare in here. Tiffany says it's 76 degrees. Got my first pair of bifocals. Oh yeah, that's another thing, buddy. And that, okay, so that's back where we were at. We're glasses. So the reason I hadn't bought them is because I don't want to. And I didn't want to mess up the vision I had that was good by adjusting something different. I know anytime I've ever put anybody's glasses on, they've given me a headache. Gig Harbor. Yep, Don lives up Vancouver Island, right, Don? Is it Vancouver? Or that's where Kevin is. I keep getting it mixed up. Hydrate. Gotta hydrate. Most popular video? Great, man. My most popular video was a dog. A wild dog. I got the most hits on a wild dog. It's like I put up a beautiful waterfall in Hawaii and I get 80 hits. I put up a wild dog that we were feeding in the forest and I got 6,000 views. Doing the weather report. Cool, Tiffany. Why does this mess? Okay, cool. Let me open this up. Like I said, Tiffany, it is a little warm. Now, I'm hoping that I don't overheat the phone again. Looks like we are losing people. Get you up over here to where I can see better. Reading back in the chat. Don is a great guy, buddy. See if I missed anybody. Hopefully the boss ain't listening no more. Talking about not wanting to get my glasses. Keep telling her she needs to go to the doctor and she's gonna use that one on me. Wow, cool. Snake in the woods. Wow, that's way cool, buddy. Yep, I got a snake. In fact, I went to the pet store today and bought a couple of mice to feed my snake because we have a wild snake that caught in the house. It's actually on one of my shorts. And we caught a snake in the house and I've had it in an aquarium and just been feeding it. But I think it might be getting ready to shed its skin again because I put the mice in there and they crawled right around and he just kind of sniffed them and didn't mess with them at all. So usually if he's getting ready to shed his skin or molt or whatever they call it, and then he won't be in the eating mode. But it was time for him to eat, but he's not hungry. So yeah, we have a snake. And we've had all kinds of pets over my life. Snakes and scorpions and tarantulas and chihuahuas and fish and what did we have? Birds. We had birds 30 years ago. Dogs and all kinds of cool animals. Check out my channel. I am trying to find a spot where I could sit, and we're gonna move over here and try to sit in the shade so I don't have a glare on this phone. All right, yep, I'm moving right over here, back closer by the car. Right up against this cool wall right here. See how that goes. Oh, ow, ow, oh god, yeah. All right, guys, cool. We still got 4 people here, up against the wall now where I can actually see the phone in the shade. I appreciate everybody stopping by, hanging out. My wife has a pet human. That's a good one, bro. That is a good one. Yep. That's a great one, bro. always got to look around before you sit down. I sat down and then looked around. I'm like, oh, make sure there isn't nothing I'm sitting in or by. You never know. Never know. But thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me. Everybody's in and out. I appreciate you, though. Hope you all have a wonderful holiday. It's like people were liking it better when I was driving. 70 degrees in Hilo, Tiffany says. Cool. How long does it take to charge the car? The car takes an hour. So sometimes it'll take the hour to charge it, and then it won't be a complete charge. It'll only charge for an hour. Then if I unplug it and plug it back in, it'll charge more. But yeah, usually about an hour gets me to 80%. Today when I brought it down, it was 50%. So the hour should get me really good. So it was on a half a tank when I brought it in, and so I'll get that hour's worth of charge, and I'll probably be close to 90% when we're done. I don't know about that, Tiffany. There's a lot of people, dog walkers, cat walkers out there in the world. There's an actual website where people do that and go and professionally do that. And so depending on where you're at and what town, they have like pet walkers. A lot of times you can find that in the pet services on Craigslist. I've seen that. You're the only one you know of. We have 4 people here. Thank you guys for coming by. Much love. I've been taking care of my sister's dog. Oh, cool. Yep, we have 5 labs. And they're getting it's a job in itself, just our own. And that's something we have to look into when we want to go on vacation, is to have somebody to watch the dogs, because they need a lot of attending. Luckily, my Zach was home the last time, took care of that for us. Yeah, Tiffany, you always got him in your pocket. Yo, Tammy in the house. Much love, Tammy. Thank you. I smell like an old man. Was it Old Spice, bro? That's what old men usually smell like, is Old Spice. Go check out Tammy's new channel, Crafty Styles. I've seen her posting on the old channel. Check her out. Thank you guys for coming by. I see lots and lots of people posting lately the Christmas vlog videos, and as you notice, I haven't posted anything like that. I got nothing. Thank you, Tammy. Great job. Tiffany deserves that. #1 moderator on YouTube. Tiffany over there is always throwing up everybody's links. Yeah, I was supposed to go to the storage unit place and grab out my Uncle Charlie, which is a Santa wearing with a surfboard and a Hawaiian shirt that my father bought me years and years ago. That's our only Christmas decoration we put up, and I didn't get it out. But we called Uncle Charlie because it totally looked just like Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie looked like Santa. All right, man. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Excuse me. Much love. Appreciate you guys stopping by for the time you can and hang out. And I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. I will be working. I work all the way through. I'm not sure if I'm working Christmas Day, but I know I am working Christmas Eve. And then the new schedule comes out, and odds are I'm probably doing it because we either got off Christmas or Thanksgiving. And I picked Thanksgiving to get off, so I kind of volunteered for it. So if I have to work, it doesn't bother me at all. But I appreciate you coming in and hanging with me the time they did. And like I said, I hope you're all having a wonderful one. I know people have their own things to do, so you got to go. But thanks for coming by. Yo, Jay and Ann in the house. Much love. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. See the World. Go check out their channel. Any cruises coming up? There are some cruising people. They've been, I've been on probably one in the last, actually, you know what? I know exactly how many. I've been on 2 in the last 5 years. And, but I've been on like 10 total. But it's just been one of those things we haven't done. Check the mail. I will. Much love. I will check that on my way back from the stop. I appreciate you. Thank you. Much love. Hey, maybe we'll even get to do that live, because once the car gets done charging, I got to drive right past the post office on my way back to work. And so we'll go check that out live. Leaving tomorrow, 8 days. Cool, man. Have fun. A Christmas cruise. I bet that's got to be great. I think those ones are always a little more pricey though too. Me, I'm the budget guy that always looks. That's how I book my cruise. Is I'll go in November because it's cheaper. Spider in the house. Boom, baby. Much love. Thank you, bro, for coming by. Thank you, man. I hope you're having some bad luck with that poor car, man. I seen the back drum locked up, and just, man, it might be time to rip that motor out and upgrade the whole system. Still keep the car, but instead of trying to keep it original, drop an old Hemi in there. Might be about that time. The money you're spending fixing it, because by the time you fix the drum, something to the next thing and the next thing, that car is an old car. That car is an old car. We book a year out early. It's always cheaper. Oh, cool. Cool, bro. Cool, Bryce. Yeah, I have. I went to do that to a '63 Falcon, and we ripped out the motor, the tranny, the rear end, and we had the whole drivetrain for a '93 Mustang, and this was about maybe 97, 98. So I bought a '93 Mustang that was wrecked. The car was only a couple years old, only had a couple miles on it, and we were totally going to transform that '63 Falcon into with all the parts from the '93 Mustang, and we just never got there. I ended up selling the motor and the tranny. I still have the rear end, but I'm not a mechanic. As you can see, these hands here, no calluses, not mechanic hands. And that's how I ended up with so many beautiful cars that I always had plans for. Got a lot of old hot rods that I always, we're gonna fix this, and now into my life I know that I ain't never gonna fix it. Was it just a time thing? No, the thing with the motor, what happened with me is I wasn't very mechanically inclined, like somebody else I watch sometimes. And so, but you're doing a great job, and you have lots of friends helping you out. But I had a friend that was helping me, and one of the first things we did was we tore out the old drum brakes, and we took welded up the brakes, the whole tire, everything, the mounts, everything for the Mustang underneath the Falcon. Well, then we took the rack and pinion steering, and the rack and pinion steering was about 3.5 inches too long. So what we did is we took the rack and pinion, and we took the 3.5 inches right out of the middle of it and put it together. And what I should have did was took a 1 3/4 out of each side, and that way I would have lost a little bit of turning radius, but I still would have it would have worked, because the rack and pinions are all universal. They'll have these bolts, and they all bolt in the same spot. When you take 3 inches out of the middle of it and you bolt it together, now it's like this, and they don't bolt up right. So that was the one problem I had with that. But as long as you're working with Jack, he's gonna have everything good, because that guy builds hot rods and he totally knows all the tricks. I had a 429 we were gonna put into a '67 Galaxy, and that would have took a little bit of welding and a little bit of new motor mount making and some things like that. But the motor got stolen from me before I ever got to put it in. Yeah, we all need a Jack. I wish I had a Jack. I had a Jack for a while. His name was Mike. And Mike was actually the one that we tore my car apart, and that car has been sitting in my yard now for 25 years. In fact, I think I'm just about ready to call somebody and have them just get rid of it, because it's, like I said, it's a 63 Falcon, 2-door, but it's been parked for so long, and all the mechanicals have been ripped off of it, and it's nothing I'm ever gonna fix. So it's something that's been sitting in Anna's driveway for almost as long as we've owned the house. Ah, cool, Tiffany. I can't wait to open it. I also wanted to do that on a video, so that's the reason I haven't opened it. I have gotten 2 Christmas cards this year, and that was one from a coworker and one from Tiffany. And I did not open your card yet, Tiffany, because I really wanted to make a video while I did it. Same with the package. She also sent me a package. Now, we might get to see, let's see. Wow, Bryce got a card too? Cool, cool. Yep, I got one in the mail the other day, and I just haven't made a video, so I did not open it. I haven't even ripped it open. I knew exactly what it was. But thank you, Tiffany. Much love. Wow, 8 people. We're back up to 8 people in the house. Thank you guys for coming in. We were sitting here. Oh, I'll turn this around. Oh, that's wrong. Turn. There we go. Sitting here at the car charging station, charging the electric vehicle. I am sitting up against this wall in the corner because sitting in the car, it was so bright I could not see the screen. I could not see what people were saying, so I was trying to do the what's going on and how long are you stuck there? I'm here for an hour, and I've been here for probably, I'd say maybe 10 minutes. Let me see, I'll tell you in a second. Oh yeah, okay, getting up again. I'll totally tell you, because this head has a timer on it. Yep, I've been here 17 minutes. So I have about 43 minutes to go, because this moved position, so I had to look back. Sat down on the other side of the wall this time, so I wanted to look around before I sit down. So yeah, I got about 43 minutes just hanging out, and then I'm gonna head by the post office there in Chrisman and Southern, and then off to work. I work tonight until probably 1:30 in the morning, and it'll probably be right in that time. Thank you, bro, for coming by. Hope everybody's great. Hope I got all your Christmas stuff done and taken care of. Yep, that is by the Target on Power right here, bro. I am right here, the Tuesday morning across the street. Floor and Decor. Oh, Tuesday morning's that way. I think they're shut down now. Wendy's across the street. I usually go over to Wendy's all the time when I'm sitting here, but it's just killing me. The Wendy's, they got that $5 biggie bag where you get a double burger and 4 nuggets and fries and a drink for $5. Like, I can't pass it up. I walked over to the Five Guys, and I'd never been there before. I got 1 burger. It was like $12. They're like, you want fries of that? And I'm like, it doesn't come with fries for $12? Oh, see, is that the Korean place? The Korean tofu place? That I've walked past it, but I've never tried it. I do the Black Angus a lot. I've stopped there while I was charging the car. I had lunch there one day. But for the price of the Black Angus lunch one day, I could have the Wendy's all week long. Yeah, I got to do a bunch of cleaning myself there, Tammy. Not that we're having company. My brother and sister-in-law are coming down Christmas Eve, so they'll come in to visit. But other than that, I haven't decorated, haven't put up a tree. Jay loves the biggie bag. I'll bet. It ain't big enough for him though. Yeah, it's look. I'm a little guy. It's like a Happy Meal, and actually, most of the time, the birds get my fries. Because I'll go for the fries right away while they're warm, and then the nuggets, and then the burger, and then whatever fries I got left, I throw out to the birds and feed the birds out here. But they've got a couple of different ones. I like there's the $6 one that's the double burger. And then the $7 one is the double burger with bacon. I was like, man, it's not worth $1 for a couple little pieces of bacon. So I pretty much stick with the $6 biggie bag. And watch, as soon as we start liking it, they'll take it away. Like Taco Bell. Tiffany partying with the animals. Man, look at them. I gotta go back to Hawaii. Get rid of those lines. The Stonehouse, yeah, they are right next. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know they served you with robots. It is right next door. I've walked past it a bunch, and just never been there. I'll have to check that place out. In fact, I wonder if the robot's gonna kick me out. The robot's gonna tell me don't film through the window. Let's see. We'll walk over there. I got nothing to do and all day to do it. So I've walked past that place before. I didn't know they serve you with robots. That's really cool. Walk over here and see if we can't see anything through the window without getting us in trouble. Now the business I'm walking by right now, all their windows are like mirrored. You can see me in the mirror. Yeah, we got the PetSmart over there, Winco. Never been a big Winco guy. This is the place Bryce is talking about. It used to be a soup and salad. Remember, I had a great story about one time I called my dad up and asked my dad, I'm like, Dad, you want to go to lunch? My dad was not a salad guy at all. I'm like, Dad, you want to go to lunch? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, meet me at Super Salad. So he parks at the Super Salad right here. Guess I should walk down to the sidewalk and cross like I'm supposed to. That's no fun. So my dad, I tell him, meet me at Super Salad. So he pulls up with my mom. I was looking in. Windows are kind of dark. Whoa, shoot, you got me. Yeah, you got me. I was just talking to my friends on the phone, and you gave me a good scare. Thank you, I appreciate it. Got my heart jumping.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too.
She likes it. So I'm like, oh, have a good day. Oh, man, gave me a good jump there. So as I was walking up, peeking in the window at the place, back to my story. So this was the Super Salad parking lot. And I tell my dad, I'm like, Dad, meet me at Super Salad. So he pulls up and he parks right over here by where the red car is. And I pull up and park right next to him. And he starts walking towards the Super Salad place. And I'm like, no, Dad, Black Angus is right next door. I'm like, we're going to go have a steak. And he got a big smile on his face, and he was all happy as all get out when he found out we were going to Black Angus and not the Super Salad. But yeah, so I went to go sneak a peek in there, and that girl, got my heart good. The coworkers, there's nobody there. So they're out front smoking. And I'm looking through the window, and she come up and hello'd me, and whoo, got me going good. Got my heart pumping. keeping track of. Sorry guys, walking back across the street, crossing where I shouldn't be crossing, seeing if we're getting run over. Old lady in the Jeep. She wasn't happy. Let me see what we got going on. Yeah, so yeah, as I'm peeking in on people, I got caught. But yeah, I didn't see anything going on in there. There was no, like I said, the people working there were out smoking, so there was no action. But that'd be way cool. I've seen the robots taking over a lot of jobs lately. I've seen, in fact, in Winco. When I was in Winco, I seen the floor cleaner guy is now a robot. So it's just a machine driving around. And you park a cart in front of him, he doesn't know what to do, he just sits there. Sorry, I'm trying to get back where I can see again. Got my heart going good. Thanks for that. Come back over here and sit down. Have a seat and see if I can hang out and read the chat. But oh yeah, cool. Back seat of the car. 10 people here. Thanks guys. Thanks for coming in. And it gets scared easy. That was a good one, because when I walked up there was nobody around. So as I looked into the place, and it was dark and deserted too, there was nobody there, and they were sitting around behind a pole, and they got me good. They got me going. You know what? I think it's my fault though, because I used to scare the heck out of all my coworkers, and I would scare my coworkers all the time. Poor Joe. I was kitchen manager at a place, and I would get there early in the morning, and he would show up a couple hours later he was janitorial, so he would come in and clean the place before they opened. And from where the parking lot was, I could see it was in the corner of a strip mall, so where no matter where you parked, it was a little bit of a walk to get in the front door, and I could always see him coming up, and it was kind of like the mirrored windows over here where he could not see me. And so I scared him so much all the time. Not only him, but multiple other people too. I wish that back in those days, I would have filmed that, because I watched a video today of people that were getting scared by fake snakes. And I'm like, man, it had me rolling, because that is exactly something I used to do. Oh, there's one of my pranks at the bar. Oh, that is probably me scaring one of my coworkers at the bar. Great job, Tiffany, pulling up them links. Yeah, that was one of my coworkers that I totally scared at work. But I used to do it repeatedly all the time. And so now it's probably my fault I scare so easy, because I was that jerk that scared everybody. What time does it say? Got about a half hour left before I take off from here. Naughty Mark scaring people. Thank you guys for coming by. Much love. And like I said, if you haven't been over to Don's channel, go check out Don. His birthday is coming up. He has a birthday in a couple days, and he is 7 away from his 100. I know Jay and Ann have been over there, because I watched one of his old videos from a year ago, and I seen you guys commenting on there. So thank you guys for going over and seeing Don. But been trying to get him over his 100 now for a while, and he's been stuck at that 93. Just stuck at 93. So 200, cool. You know, I did see, and I seen you going back, and that's what you need to do, is get the people from Tammy's Passions to go back. Make a couple of posts on there, and maybe on your community tab, and send over your subscribers from there to try to get them. There's sometimes where I'll go and I don't even, I miss it. I don't know what happens and why I don't get it, but why I don't get a community post. But there's sometimes when I'll be back at channels and I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, I didn't even know that they put that in there. Different audience. See, I thought about when I go over and build, I thought about a channel, can a bartender build a house in Hawaii? And trying to go with a total different channel and starting just from scratch and seeing if it won't take off. And because a lot of the channels I do watch are kind of like that, where like they go over there and are building their place. We've been cool. Yeah, and you have a great genre already, Jane M, with the cruising industry. There's so many cruising people out there that, and there's other people that don't cruise that love to go on cruises with you. I love seeing what you guys are doing and hanging out and tipping their bartenders. They take care of their bartender and the bartender takes care of them. I love that. And yeah. And so and different, they show different parts of the cruise where lots of people would never ever see it. You know, I took my whole family on a cruise because if I wouldn't have taken them, nobody would have seen it. Nobody would have ever went, because my friend took me on one. And if I wouldn't have went on the cruise with him, it was a beautiful ship, the Freedom of the Sea, and it was on the Royal Caribbean ship in where we start from, Cape Canaveral, and then we went down to Nassau and Coco Cay, and but it was a beautiful time, and I would have never ever even thought about it if he wouldn't have done it for me. And so I would have never thought about going on a cruise until my friend actually took me on one. And then I came home and took my whole family because it was such a great deal and I had such a fun time. And if you do the right dates and the right times, and I'm cheap, I like the Carnival. I do love the Royal Caribbean ship. It was beautiful and luxurious and just everything was great about it. But the price of the Carnival, you can't beat that. And so Carnival is a beautiful cruise line, great for families, and they have some great deals sometimes. I seen one the other day that was $60. $60 for a 4-day cruise. And you can't get that nowhere. You can't rent a room in the worst part of town here for $60 a night. It just ain't happening. And this is $60 for 4 days and all the food you can eat. And so I didn't get to take the cruise. It was one of those ones that the reason it was $60 was it left in 2 days and they were probably trying to fill it up. See, that would kill me, Tammy. If I went on a country music cruise, I would jump off the boat. Because I have, when I was a young kid, there was no way I was ever listening to anything but old rock and roll. Like Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and Ted Nugent and Van Halen. And there was no way I would even put up with anything else. Well, now I've gotten a lot older. And I can listen to every genre of music. I love some Snoop Dogg. I love some reggae. I love some Hawaiian. I'm liking things that I would have never ever even given I would have totally turned it off. And I can get me into any kind of genre. Some gangster rap, some heavy metal, some classical. I love me some classical. And so I love all the music except country. The darn country it just makes me so it's like everybody crying about everything and blaming it on the ex-wife or the dog or the beer, or I'm like, man, it just makes me sad. And so country makes me want to have a beer. But I know exactly why too. I remember back in the day, we're looking at 1977, and I remember riding in the back of a station wagon, an old Plymouth station wagon, baby blue. I have three siblings, so there's four of us. Mark, Michelle, Mike, and Matt. And my parents are in the front. My whole family went and gotten perms, except me. I never permed my hair. So they all had like these curly perms. Bones in the house. Yo, what's up? Kickflip, bruh. And so they had all had these curly perms, looked like Ronald McDonald. And they're cranking Elvira, giddy up. And so they're just cranking it. I'm hanging my head out the window because they're all singing it and screaming it at me. And they pushed country on me so much that I could just, it made me not like it. And so now people are telling me, hey, check out this new country. And it just makes me sad. I'm like, nope, can't do it. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of a few pop ones. They're popping out. In fact, I heard one the other day because I listened to Pandora. And on my Pandora in the car here, I put it on shuffle stations. Well, somehow one of my stations is top hits. And I never picked top hits, but it's just in there. So I heard Jellyfish or Jelly Roll, or I heard some of him a little bit. And he's kind of like a pop country. And cool, Tiffany. Yep, that Ring of Fire. I remember them days. Ring of Fire. And so yeah, it was just one of them genres I never really got into. And I'm sorry if you guys love the music and love it, and I've never been a fan. And maybe, you never know, I might go another 10 years and be my favorite. Kind of like I said, 20 years ago, I would have never been listening to half the things I listen to now. Kickflip, Bones. We got a helicopter out here. You know, old guys in helicopters were like, ooh, helicopter. It's actually my last video. Yeah, see, I got to see her. I got to see Pat Benatar back in the 80s. Back in the 80s were high school for me. And I got to see Pat Benatar. I got to see Joan Jett. I got to see, who else did I? Oh, Stevie Nicks. I love me some Stevie Nicks. I get to see Stevie Nicks in 83. I seen Ozzy in like 81. Back in those days, you could go to a concert for like $6. Go to a concert for $6 and $6, and you get a shirt for $7 or $8 too. Nowadays, the concert's $100 and the shirts are $80. I'm like, man, it's just killing me. Now, the closest I think I ever got to the country is maybe some Southern rock. I did love some Lynyrd Skynyrd, some Allman Brothers, some Eric Clapton, but oh, cool. Met Kenny Rogers. That's way cool. Oh yeah, I got to see so many shows there, Jay. So many back in those days, like Iron Maiden and Twisted Sister and Motley Crue and Van Halen, AC/DC. And the thing is they would be like every other week there was another concert in town. You don't see that anymore like that. And it was like we could go to like 3 or 4 concerts in a week sometimes during the summertime. And they were all cheap. And the thing is, too, is people would take care of people back then. You go to a concert and get a little too messed up on whatever you were doing, and a complete stranger would help you out, help you through it, and take care of you. And nowadays, you get a little drunk and you're laying up in the grass over there. Somebody's instead of helping you out, they're taking your stuff. Ah, cool. Cool. You know, I have a Def Leppard flag from the High and Dry tour. That's a British flag that is from the wall of the concert. It's probably 10 foot. It's probably 10 foot big. I'll have to dig that up and see if I still have that. But I do have a Def Leppard flag from so it's a British flag from the concert back in the early 80s. I got to see them multiple times. I never seen him after the drummer had his accident, but I got to see him when I was a kid a lot. That was another show that we'd see, Def Leppard, and so many bands that you just don't even think of or hear of anymore, except Poison. I met Bret Michaels from Poison, Suicidal Tendencies. I met Mike. He was the lead singer of that band, and Infectious Grooves, and I met him. I got to meet Slipknot. Got to hang out with them guys a lot. Oh, that would have been way cool to see Eddie solo. Eddie was a great guitarist. Back in the days when I seen Eddie was back in the old Van Halen days, and David Lee Roth would go climb on top of the speakers and jump off onto the stage into the splits. It hurt me in the stands watching this. I don't know how that man did so great at what he did, but I mean, he would climb up on top and jump off into the splits. And he was a great front man, David Lee Roth. And yeah, I got to see some great. I got to see the 1984 tour, 83 tour. I'm remembering what the shirt in the 83 tour had a big lion head on it. Had a big lion head on it, and that was 83. And 84 had the baby smoking the cigarette. But that's how I was kind of remembering which years. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that concert. But I never got to see. Yeah, that'd be way cool. You guys do that on the cruise. I'll bet you, because you know you're gonna go do some karaoke in the cruise. Do some karaoke on the cruise. Film that. Oh, much love. Did you guys get your calendar, Jay? I know I sent calendars all over. Tammy, I know you have not gotten your calendar yet, because when I went to the post office the other day to mail them out, there was a crazy Christmas line, and I turned around and walked out. So I know exactly where your calendar is, and hopefully you'll get it by the beginning of the year. But it's sitting on the dash of my van right now, which that was another thing. I had to buy a battery for my van. Anybody have any kind of clue what a car battery costs nowadays? Because I had to go buy one the other day, and I could not believe the price of a car battery at just AutoZone. It was outrageous. And I got 10% discount. So with a 10% discount, I still paid $210 for a battery. Just a car battery. Now, I did get my use out of the last one, because when I carried the battery into the place, he's like, what, do you want me to check that? And then he seen the date on the side of it, and the date was 5/15. So I got more than 8 years worth of use out of that battery. But I'm pretty sure 8 years ago that battery was probably $69. Now I'm $210, and that was after taxes and with a discount. It was crazy. Yeah, there's always a karaoke bar on the cruise. Always a place to do karaoke. That's one great thing I love about cruising. And there's just so much fun around every corner. Every time I'm on the cruise ship, there's so many things I don't never get to do, that I plan to do this and plan to do that, and because there's just so much to always do. Just bought one for Ann's car. Wow, when was that, Tammy? 1994. I have to dig up. I don't think I have very many. I might be able to find some ticket stubs. I think I still have some old ones, in a photo album in one of my storage units. But I lost most of them because I used to carry them. So, but I'll have to dig up some old ticket stubs and post those. And you will not believe how cheap tickets were. Well, I mean, you will, because I already told you guys, $6 and $8. Yep, the 80s were the days. Growing up in the 80s was great. 70s and 80s, I remember out playing playing out in the just out randomly anywhere, and you get thirsty, you go up to somebody's house and get a drink out of their hose. Shoot, nowadays you go up to somebody's house, they're shooting at you. It's crazy. Tiffany has some ticket stubs for movies. Yeah, I haven't been to the movies in years and years. Let's see how much time we got here. Another still 14 minutes. 14 minutes, then we're off to the post office. Yep, great days there, Tammy. In fact, but remembering those days too, or sometimes, oh man. It's like my friend asked me if I remember taking her to a restaurant, and she asked me last week on a text, and I still have not responded because I keep thinking back, and I'm having a hard time. I don't remember the restaurant. I mean, I do remember the restaurant. I just don't remember ever taking this friend there. So I can't remember if it was back in the 80s, back when we were in high school, or... But one of those things, you turn into your dad, you start telling the same story over and over and over, and you can't remember... what is that? CRS. Can't remember stuff. Cool, man. You got me rambling on all kinds of different things. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming in. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's cool. Never even heard that. When you said that, I was thinking, first thing I was thinking of was a slot machine. I've seen the Beatles slot machine. I started watching the Meg the other day, Tiff, on, I think it's on Netflix. Either Netflix or Hulu, one of those have it, and I actually was watching the Meg, and I don't think I'd ever seen it. It scared the heck out of me. I thought they caught the shark. And then the big guy falls in the water, and I was thinking, oh, this doesn't look good. Big guy falls in the water. I was thinking something was just going to eat him. Instead, that giant shark jumped out and took the big shark they had caught off the boat. And I'm like, I couldn't believe it, and knocked the whole boat over. And that's right about where I paused the movie. The boat got knocked over, everybody got knocked into the water, and when the second shark came out of nowhere, and it was so much bigger. Ann's in the house, much love. You must have just got home from work. Thank you for coming in. You're going to get to see me open my package, I think. So Jay told me to go to the post office, and the post office is about, I'd say, 3 miles down the road from where I sit right now, charging the electric vehicle. Let's see, I can show you what I got going on. I got the car charger, charging the car. We're up past 80%. So I'm gonna stop by the post office live on my way back, and maybe we'll get to open your package on the air. Tiffany sent me a package also, which I have not opened, and I've had for a couple of days, and the reason I haven't opened it is because I wanted my son to film me while I did. But being that you're here, and I'm already live, we'll have to open that up, and hopefully we'll go there and find that there's a package, or a card, or a gift, or thank you. But you guys don't have to ever send me nothing. I appreciate it, though. And I did ask, did you guys get your calendar? I didn't see a comment. I didn't see if that came out. I hope you guys did. because a lot of people I sent calendars to, they didn't make it. So I don't know what happened with some of the people's stuff out there, but I hope you guys got yours. I know Tiffany got hers, Don got his, Henry got his. Henry made a video. Yeah, that's the thing. This electric car thing is just not gonna work. It's an hour to charge it, and the batteries are not holding up to what the capability they were supposed to in the beginning. So if you bought a Tesla and you had a 300-mile battery, and then now after you've had it for a year, you have a 180-mile battery. And so that's the thing. They're having lots of issues with the batteries, not maintaining their life. And then the charging is just, I spend an hour a day here 6 days a week. And so I spend an hour a day 6 days a week sitting at this car charger just trying to charge the car. Now I guess if you had a fast charger put in your house and you charged it at night while you were asleep, it would be a better deal. But to go out and try to find a charger, a charging station, and then the thing is, the one that I have here is the only one. The next one is 9 miles away that has 4. So there's sometimes, oh, you did get the calendar, cool. So there's sometimes where I'll pull up and I'll park here and there's a car already charging, and then it's an hour for him to charge, and then by the time I can get up to it, it's another hour for me. Yo, Uncle John, what's up, bro? You know, I think of you every day when I'm here. I really, honestly, do, because right across the street is a Wendy's. And it's like every time I see Wendy's reminds me of you. Because Funky Uncle John, I was always doing Wendy reviews and that review. And I guess the ones that have captured me the most have been your Wendy's ones. So every time I walk into Wendy's, I totally think of Funky Uncle John. But thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. We got about another 8 minutes here at the car charger, and then we're going to drive back to my work and hit the post office on the way. So we're going to go by and stop by the post office. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. They got that biggie bag over there. I've been eating a lot. Like they have like a $5 or $6, $7 bag that has a burger, 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink for $5. And so now, is that because of your teeth? But I used to like the chili. Look, now I got my mouth watering. A lot of times I go over there and get one too, and today I didn't. So, bummer, bro. Yep, I did not go over there today. I'll probably be eating leftover pizza all night long. So that's one thing about this job is there's so much pizza all the time. There'll be maybe one day out of 10 that I work that they don't have a messed up pizza. But most of the time, just went to the dentist. Okay, good luck, bro. Good luck, man. I know that I always hate going to the dentist. I just had to go a couple weeks ago. Actually got me in there for the cleaning and some maintenance, and man, whew, it was oh yeah, I'll bet, bro. I mean, you can see it. I got the stress lines just thinking about it. Me and the dentist are not friends. Pretty sure I sent 2 of his kids through college. No lie. Either that or I bought his wife a nice brand new car. But hey, hold on a minute. Joe Dirt, I delivered your pizza last night. Yeah. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up? Give me that. Oh, that's crazy. So, guy behind me is pizza order came under the name Joe Dirt. And so when I went up to his house, he had big dreads on. And when I went up there, I'm like, hey, Dirt. So right now, and that's way out in Apache Junction. Way out there in Apache Junction, probably 20 miles east. And just right now, I just seen him and I recognized him. I'm like, yo, Joe Dirt. And he looked up at me. I'm like, yeah, delivered your pizza. It'll be fine after it's done. Yep, we still got 5 more minutes in the car. Get back in the back here. Back in the back where the sun's not in my face. Yep, I still got 5 more minutes, and before I can head off to the post office. Yo, Uncle John, thank you for coming in, bro. Much love, man. You watch his live streams. He does lots of live streams in the basement. More horror stuff come up. Oh yeah, it doesn't. I'm sorry, bro. Man, one of those things that I let things get so bad so many times because I just feared the dentist so much, and then I just kept letting it go. Yep. Cool. Yep. Tiffany will throw up your link, and everybody go check it out. I appreciate you coming by. And if you haven't subscribed to Don Arnold yet, she'll be tossing his link up here in a second also, because Don is only 7 people away from his 100. Or at least he was when I started this stream. He was at 93 subs. And so he was only 7 away from his 100. And we've been trying to get him up to 100. So if you could, if anybody hasn't ever went over there yet, please check out Don Arnold. He is a great guy, great person, great personality, and deserves so much more. And here all the time. If I go live at 3 in the morning, Don would come in there. He's like, "Why are you waking me up?" Well, that was before I started showing the fish all the time. There you go. If you haven't subbed to Don, check him out. Yeah, that was crazy. You know, another funny one that was crazy, kind of like I just ran into a guy that I delivered his pizza to yesterday. And another one is I seen a number come up for a guy ordering a pizza, and it was my phone number 20 years ago. Yes, you do, Tiffany. You come in no matter when I start live. Thank you. Tiffany is the #1 supporter there on YouTube. And no matter what time of the day or night, she is there. And like I said earlier, Tiffany, I don't know if you sleep, because she'll be there all night on my live stream. I'll wake up and see her still in the chat, talking away, chatting away, and then, all right, cool. Next spicy haircut. And I see her all night long, and then when I get up, because I'll be sleeping, I wake up and see her, I'm like, oh, I go back to bed. And then when I do get up, she's still there in the chat. Multiple channels, just, you are great, Tiffany. I tell everybody she's my Siri and my Alexa all wrapped up in one. I'm like, Tiffany, what's the weather? And boom, there's the weather. But thank you, guys. Looks like we're just about done. Put this thing on the charger again, and another minute and a half. Well, see, we got it up to 88%. 58 minutes in. And it shuts off on its own right at an hour. Atta. Filling a whole bunch of places across the street from me. Look at what a beautiful day it is here. See the moon up there. Just beautiful blue sky. Nice and warm. Thank you for that, Jay and Miss Ann. Much love, guys. $59, $52. Done. 60 minutes in. She is done. Off to the post office. I love you guys. All right. Set this in here. My coworker got this cool mount. It sits in a cup holder. Sits in a cup holder. He uses it, I guess. There we go. Plug in my charger. I've only used it when I talk to you guys, because this car that I'm driving has Apple CarPlay. So any of my apps totally work on the car, and I don't really use my phone when I'm working because it's all right there on the radio. I can play my Pandora. I can I do my Google Maps, because like Domino's has an app and it'll tell you right where to get to the guy's house, and so it's all on maps, and that totally works right on my Apple CarPlay. So I don't have to use my phone. I think the other guy, he has to use his phone. That's why he bought this mount here that sits in the car. Sorry about wobbling with you guys. Got a little bit of wobbly going on. Oh, Jay, man, you got me all worked up, bro. You know, I've post office for a year. Oh, shoot. And post office for over a year, and not very many packages in there at all, ever. Not very many things ever. Usually when I go there, if there is something in the box, it was for the guy who had the box before me. But hardly anything for me. Tiffany has my address, so back before I had a P.O. box, I sent her some stuff, and so sure stuff comes to my house. So I have started getting packages sent there, like, because like with the I had a package disappear from my house, and so actually ordered some sunglasses, and they didn't make it to my house, and they told me they got delivered, but I never got them. So somebody else got some cool sunglasses. So since then, I've changed my packages to be sent to my P.O. box, because nobody's gonna come take it out. Wow, 9 in the house now still. Thanks, guys. Thank you, 9, for coming in. Somebody says I got to find something. We're about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles away. We will go check out the P.O. box. Sorry guys if I'm not in on the chat right now. We are driving down the road. Red light. Cool. What's your favorite pepper? Not Doctor. Peppers. You know, I was never really a big. I do jalapeno peppers, but I don't have a favorite kind of pepper. I bought a Hawaiian chili pepper plant and gave it to Don in Hawaii, but that would be more of a question for my son, who grows and eats peppers. That would be Sean. Sometimes he's in here watching. He can't chat on his phone, so if he is out there, much love, Sean. Thanks for coming by. But I noticed we were watching the fish the other day. When I went to go visit his house, I had the fish stream running at my house, and so I went in there, and it was actually his birthday. And I told him, hey, pull up the stream and go tell Tiffany thanks, because she told you happy birthday. But we were in the stream, but he could not chat in it. But Sean did say thank you so much. Because Tiffany, she knew I was on my way over there and told me, tell your son happy birthday for me. But yeah, he is a big pepper guy. Yeah, I've not been a big spice. I think, I don't know if it happened when I ruptured my spleen or what it was, but me and spices don't really get along. Like I said, I'll do some jalapeno, but that's about it. Sometimes even the hot wing sauce tear me up. And some of the things I love the best, like even the spices on a steak. I go to Texas Roadhouse and get a nice steak, and just whatever they've spiced it up with is like got me just influx. Another red light for a second. Habanero Ghost. Oh my gosh. See, now that would be if they were in earlier. Horror of Spice. Horror of Spice is into all that kind of stuff. Me, I can't do. Oh, there's no freaking way. You got the Habanero, the Ghost. I'm dying. I did have. I got a chip, the 1 chip challenge that my son got for me to try to have Billy eat when we were over there. When we were over there working on the property, Billy doesn't do spice either. So we didn't do the 1 chip challenge, and it scares me. I can't do it. Can't do it at all. Yep, I am not a spice guy. Pick one, and I'll get it. For you to do are you doing a taster on it? If I'm gonna watch you eat it, I'd like the Ghost. But if I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna do the jalapeno, because that sounds like the weakest one of them all. I do jalapenos, and sometimes even those can get really, really good and spicy. Okay, red light, cool. Stop. All spicy. Cool. New spice video. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, that was what. Ooh, the Ghost. Yeah, they Vince and Becky, they would always do their movie reviews, and then they'd always use some jalapeno or some Ghost or some kind of pepper, and they just put it on a spoon and eat. I was like, man, makes my stomach turn watching it and just even thinking about it. I'm like, man, I could not handle it, and they loved it. The look on their face, man. They used to do that a lot. We're missing out on their videos. They were trying to start a new channel. I guess they're in the process of moving again. All right, we're about a half mile out. Post office coming up. We'll go see what we got. I did see the gift pack they sent to Billy. And I caught it right away. I totally seen Jay and Billy as soon as he pulled out them Funky Pops. Billy didn't catch it until I commented on it. Yep, see, the world are still here. Cool, guys. I am here. Alright. I guess I will take you out with me. There's 4 of us still here. Might as well, I'll go see what we got. Thank you guys. Much love and aloha. We are here at box 51871 in Mesa, Arizona. Yeah. Fearless Rambler. Fearless Rambler in the house. And hopefully this was something that could be bent up because they did it. They bent the heck out of that. Look at that. Backlash Fisherman. And J&N. Oh, there's where you can send any fun mail if you'd like. Thank you guys. Get out of here to the car and see what we got. So George, Fearless Rambler, sent me something. J&N sent me something all the way from Florida. Oh shoot, man, I'm sorry if I accidentally might have put your address on there. I don't think I did, but if I did, I'm a jerk. And Backlash Fisherman, North Carolina, he sent me something too. We're gonna open this up right here. Get you guys plugged back in so we get some juice. Shut the doors for privacy. Okay, so since Jay and Ann are here, we're totally going with theirs first. Did I show the address? I suck. I'm sorry. Hopefully you get some cool stuff sent to you. And not some crazy at the door. Like me. Oh, it's freaking great. Hey, Anna, we got dogs. I love it. I totally do love it. It's totally me. We got the dogs. And I used to have a Dalmatian too. We used to have a Dalmatian. We got, hey, Mark and Anna, may your family have a holiday season that is full of wonderful surprises and non-stop laughter. Seed the world. Have a wonderful holiday that's filled with wonderful surprises. Your friends, Jay and Ann. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, up until that moment, you're my third card. My third card. Tiffany sent me a card, and one of my coworkers gave me a card, and now I got one from you. Mark Sauce has been ordered. Oh, man. All right, so we got a wonderful card from Jay and Ann. Thank you, thank you. Much love, guys. I'm glad you liked your calendar. And then we got one from Fearless Rambler, who did not put his address on there, but he does put it on his About page. So if anybody wants to get anything from Fearless Rambler, you kind of still pissed me off. I'm wondering what they've been up in there. George over there, he was in the chat earlier, and we're going to open his card live here. A snowflake here, a snowflake there. Christmas magic everywhere. That's like at work. Snowflake here and a snowflake there. Cool, cool. Mark, Merry Christmas. Hope your holidays are a flurry of fun. Your friend, George Rambler. And I got a Fearless Rambler sticker that I will have to put on a sticker wall or a bottle or something, because I have now his. I also have stickers from Bryce, Ice Spider Garage. So there's that one. Then we got Backlash. Sent me a package that they folded it up and shoved it and crammed it in there. So I'm hoping that they didn't mess anything up here. Childproof. Oh, yeah, bro. Always be yourself unless you can be a shark. Then be a shark. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like it. And it's pretty heavy. It's made out of metal. Pretty thick, too. Pretty heavy metal. That is so great. Much love, buddy. I'm still going to hang that up on the new house I build. That is going to hang on the house in Hawaii for sure. Thank you, man. And looks like we got some stickers. Backlash Fisherman sticker. Backlash Fisherman Contact Creator. A Love Panda sticker. I don't know if that's another channel. I'll have to check that out. And then this one says, Love from Coastal Water. And a frying pan. Let's see where we're at. But thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Much love. It's always great getting cool stuff in the mail. Much love, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see, we got a... That's way cool. Thank you. You have that sign, Tiffany? Ah, cool. Yeah, I think I might have seen it at like Hobby Lobby, but I didn't pick it up. But that is way too cool. And it's, like I said, it's heavy duty. It's not like most of those thin little signs. This one's a pretty good heavy duty one. But thank you for throwing up that link there, Tiffany. That's way too cool. Wet the whistle. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Much love. I so much like doing these better than the just streaming the fish. Trying to get the hours. I was trying to build up the watch hours there, and actually getting to hang out and talk to people is so much more fun. And like I said, I know Don likes it better too. Don was not liking the fish stream that much. He didn't get to actually communicate and hang out. And Billy back. Billy in the house, bro. Check it out. I got that in the mail right now from Backlash Fisherman. And I got a Christmas card from Jay and Ann. And a Christmas card from George at Fearless Rambler. And I wouldn't even known to go get them because, like I was saying earlier, is I hardly ever get anything at the P.O. box. Except when I have a package that I order that I know is coming. And because they disappear from my house now. Not like Billy's house. Billy's house is totally under surveillance. You walk down the street, come up in his yard, they know. I did. I parked out in front of the road and they're like, who's that? Because I was on camera. But no surveillance at my house. I'm glad you're back, Billy. Thank you for coming in. Jay and Ann in the house. Lebowski. Be a shark. DJ! Hey! What's up, brother? You know, I was watching Paulzilla the other day, last night. He did a live stream, but I was at work, and then so I rewatched it, and I seen that you had popped in. The only way I couldn't see the chat, but I heard Paulzilla talking to you, so thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. Much love over there across the pond. Yeah, I'll have to get got me all smiling. This is a great day. Great day. Thanks for coming by, guys. Hanging with me. Jay and Ann, I hope you guys have a wonderful cruise. I know you're getting ready to go on an 8-day cruise. So I've never gotten to do an 8 cruise. I did look into doing a 14 or 15-day cruise. That was from Long Beach to Hawaii. And most of the time you're just out in open water. 10 of those 15 days. Also looked into an 8-day Alaska cruise, but I haven't got to do that yet either. And that's one of those ones that if we do an Alaska cruise, we'll have to fly up to Seattle and cruise out of Seattle. And then it's like an 8-day Alaska cruise that we're looking into. But most all the ones we've been on been the 4-day cruise. We did, I think it was a 5-day for my very first one. And I've ever been on was the same exact cruise, multiple different ships. I've been on the Paradise, I've been on the Inspiration, the Imagination, multiple different ships, but always the same cruise. It goes out of Long Beach and goes to Catalina Island and then Ensenada, and it's a 4-day. Did you get my reply email? Yes, I did get your address. And I do have a calendar ready to... Oh, you know what? You let me know, Jay. If you guys already book it? Because you let me know for sure, because I've been needing an excuse, and we've been past a couple years that I've been supposed to been doing this. And so if you guys already have yours booked, send me the info and let me know, and I'll try to do that same cruise. And I would love to hang out with you guys. I don't know if I can keep up with you in the bar. I could have when I was young, but I see you guys partying at the bar, and whoo, man, it would just do me under. I used to be able to drink like a fish, and now it just doesn't do me. Billy will tell you. Billy and me hung out a little bit, and shoot, I get a couple in me, I'm done. It's like, I don't know if you've seen Billy in his live stream when he was with Don and he drank tequila. That's how I am with almost any drinking now. Billy on tequila is like me on regular alcohol. I get 1 in me, 2 in me, I'm good. 3 and 4, I'm bad. And it used to be 3 or 4 just to get started. And then about 20 more through the night. But the older you get, and I took time off where I did not drink for a while, and that's what kind of ruined my body. Because I used to be able to just put it down and function. Now I put a couple in me and I got a headache. Yeah, I thought that was over there sneaky of you. I was getting ready to make the right on Red, which is legal in Arizona. There's a car turning, and I'm like, I think there's a car behind that car. And sure enough, there was a car behind the car that was turning. But all right, guys, I am pulling back up to work right now. So I appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out with me. We still got 9 in the house now. Much love, everybody, for coming in and hanging out. Thank you so much for those cards and gifts. I greatly appreciate all of you. Much love, Billy, for stopping back by. Have a great day. And remember, it's all how you make it. Make it great. I always do. Boom, baby. Spider back in the house. You missed it, Spider. I did mention you a second ago. I got that sticker from, I got some stickers from some people. And I got a card in the mail. A couple of cards and but I appreciate everybody coming in. Oh, it's not hard. Well, actually it is. Look, I still have dishpan hands from last night. Yeah, wrinkles. And so I'll be washing dishes at midnight. But most of the time it's out delivering pizza. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. Like I said, I love you all. I would not be here without you. And I appreciate you guys being here with me. Hot sauce in the works. Cool, bro. Thank you, John. Much love, guys. And like I said, I love you all, man. Thank you so much. And Jay and Ann, let me know on that cruise. If you guys haven't booked it yet, or if you have booked it yet, let me know the dates, because I would love to go hang out with you. Later, guys. Much love. It's all how you make it. Make it great.